Thank you, Tom. I'm here with the lovely Darian, and we're going to be talking about recovery today.
Yes.
And you have a fantastic program that's been going on forever and ever. And it's a lot of hard work, but we're going to rip off those bandages, and you're going to tell them what they're going to have to do.
Absolutely. We have a program that's been around almost 25 years now, and we have got, it's called Celebrate Recovery, and it is in 19 languages, I think, written at this time.
Wow.
And going global. I think they're going into China. So it's been around quite a while. And what it is it's a Christ-centered recovery. So it makes it different from the secular programs that they have out there for addictions.
Sure.
So it because of the Christ in it, that's what differs from the AA, the NA programs that most people are familiar with.
Sure. And I think it's important to know that when you're walking this path, you need help.
Yes, you can't do this alone.
No, you can't. And a lot of people, like we were speaking before, a lot of people feel that there's a stigma, or they're afraid or embarrassed to come forward, and they should never do that, because it's so very important that if you do have a crisis that's going on within you, you need to make peace with that, and you need to recover from that.
Absolutely.
Because you're out there, and it is affecting everybody around you.
Yes, it's not just the person that's carrying that burden of whatever the life issue.
Right.
And it goes beyond just the drugs and the alcohol. Some people have messy issues that involve anger, anxiety, food addictions, video gaming, that's a big one, gambling. And a big one for women is codependency, because we want to fix everything.
Sure, that's our nature.
And this program gets down to the root of all of those problems, because it's kind of a masking. We need to get to the underlying issue of what really is at hand. It could be trauma from your childhood that's been masked over.
Right, which they find is very true when you have kids that have gone through different sorts of abuse, and it doesn't come out until they become parents.
Correct.
And so it's like a nonstop situation.
It is. It's a generational cycle that it can be, because then it's passed down to your children. And, when you have an issue, you take it out on others around you.
You bet.
So it isn't just affecting you. It affects everybody in the home.
Right, because a lot of people say, I'm doing this for you. Look what I've done for you. Look what I'm doing for you.
Right.
And no, you're not. You have to do it for yourself first.
Correct.
Because if you're not well, nobody else around you can help you with the cure.
Exactly. I mean, we need to be healthy in our heart and in our minds. And a lot of people stuff everything down. We call it a spiritual cancer, if you will. And stuffing it down doesn't fix anything.
No.
And if we don't address the problem, it just continues on, and everybody else continues to suffer as well.
Right. That's why you just got to rip off that Band-Aid and say, you know what? Now I'm going to do this. And it's hard to do. It's a lifelong commitment once you decide to do this.
It is. It really is. When I discovered it, I've gone through the program myself, and now it has been presented an opportunity to me. God pressed it onto my heart that I need to help with leading, and so I've become part of our recovery team.
Great.
And we just started a women's group that started Monday night, this past Monday on the November 2nd, and it's going to be about a year to a year and a half commitment.
Wow.
But it's specifically for the women on Monday nights.
And I think that it's important to point out, because mom is the heart of the family.
Yeah.
And when she's not well, it really shows with the children and the husband and the breakdown of the family. So this helps unite, and I think women sometimes are the first ones to say, I don't need help, I can handle this, I can do this, I'm mom, or I'm a strong woman, I'm a business, run a company, I do this and that. But here we go again with the Band-Aids.
Right, we think we can handle it all, and we don't reach out.
You can't.
And it's a sickness that we don't reach out. We're taught that this is your role, and this is what that role looks like. That's what the world has told us. When you're mom, you put on this cape, this hat,
That's right.
and you juggle.
That's right.
And we don't take care of ourselves.
Yeah. And that's important that we do that. Now, Darian, let me ask you a question. If somebody is out now, you have to remember, all of this is in confidence, okay?
Yes.
It's confidential. When you discuss one-on-one with a counselor, it stays there.
This is actually, we don't have counselors.
I mean, not counselor, but with...
But what stays in the group,
right.
what is shared, stays in that group.
Right.
It never leaves the group. This is a safe place to share and to get down to our deepest, darkest secrets. We are sick as our secrets. And those secrets shared stay in that room. They never leave. They don't go out in the community. This is a safe place, to get your healing.
Right, that's important.
It's very important.
If somebody's out there watching and they want to contact you, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, they can contact Church of Nazarine,
okay.
In Sutter Creek on Ridge Road.
Okay.
And this is
and you can you always see the Celebrate Recovery signs.
Celebrate Recovery signs all over, yes.
Great.
And you can contact our church secretary for any general information. Great. And if something's needed past that, then
Great.
They'll get a hold of me.
Thank you so very much. And please come back and update us and let us know what else is new going
Absolutely.
out there. With that, I think we're going to take a very short break, Tommy, and we'll be right back.